Hello guys, welcome to AFTechTrades. So in this video, I want to make a review of this particular indicator, and I think the indicator is doing well. So I said, let me review. I show you guys so you can also try it on your demo account first. And if you think you also like the indicator, you can also try it and start using it also. I have done some series of trade with it, and I can say the win rate is okay. At least we have more than 70% win rate. So before I go for that, let me tell you some of the lapses I observe on the indicator. Let me tell you a few of the lapses I observed in the indicator. So the first thing I observe in the indicator that is that it works perfectly more on higher time frame, though it works on a smaller time frame. But sometimes if you don't want some kind of a little bit of repenting, then you need to move to the higher time frame. Those scalpers also use it. You get, but the win rate on the lower time frame, we say, should be around maybe 60%, or let's say 50% win rate. So you see, so but on the higher time frame, the win rate should be around 80 to 85% win rate. So it is now left for you to choose what you think you want, and this also works for those who are trading who are swing traders, that's meaning they are not scalpers, they stay long, they hold the market longer, maybe for some days or weeks, for months, right? And it's also work on all currency pairs, even the crypto space. You can use this. I have tested it on Bitcoin, tested it on gold. As you can see currently on our screen, we have gold, right? So this is the number one thing I observe with it. And also another thing I observe is that it doesn't work on news. Yeah, during news time, you can't use this indicator, right? So for higher accuracy, also you can combine it with the MACD indicator, right? So again, another thing I observe is that you trade it mostly, you go to the higher time frame, maybe let's say 4-hour time frame or daily time frame. Let's go to 4-hour time frame, please. So you can see on the daily time frame, this is daily time frame. The structure is showing us that it's going for itself. So personally, if you want to use the indicator throughout the day, you should be focusing on looking for a sell position, not a buy. You definitely see an alert for buy, but you ignore it. Focus on the sell parts. I hope you get. Now I'll show you the trade I took with this particular indicator. Just after I finish showing you how to get the indicator, I'll show you the live trade I have taken with this particular indicator. Now, how do you get this indicator? You go to your indicators, you search for higher highs. You see this higher high, higher lower low, live. You are a long sum. So this first one is what you click. You add it to your indicator. You can see this is it already. We already have it on our indicator. You come to the setting. If you notice on the inputs on the setting, if you like, you can remove the zigzag. You can add the support and resistance. You can see it. Though I removed mine already, you can change the back colors to a different color. You see, you can change the back color. So though I removed my own because I like it this way, right? Now we have the overbought level and the oversold level. This is just the default setting, which is 65 and 35. So if you feel like you can change the overbought to, let's say, 80, and you can change the oversold to, let's say, 20. It's also perfect that way, right? So this is the bar colors. You can deactivate it if you don't want, right? So but just leave it like this. You can remove these plots, this line. You can see the line. If you want, you can remove the the line. You see the line is gone. If you don't want it on your chart, you can actually just remove it, right? You can just take it out. It will take out the line. So now let's click on OK. All right. So this is how the indicator looks like. So once you check it, it's giving on the lower time frame. You see that it's giving you the shorter form of the trend, because you can go to a time frame and you see that the overall trend is buy, for example. So but within the overall higher time frame, where you normally get some kind of small movements in between the higher time frame on a smaller time frame. And what's the strategy behind? The strategy behind is that once you see a high form or a lower high form, lower low form, it's giving you the vibe that this market wants to shift direction, right? So let's say you came into the market and you're here, you see that this forms like this. What you do is to enter a sell. It means this market wants to go down for a sell position, right? You enter a sell, and how do you target your TP? How I usually target my TP is using Fibonacci, right? Take it to the highs. You see? So the levels on the Fibonacci would be my TP targets. And what I do is that I usually move my stop loss to break even once and in profits, just in case the market wants to shift direction, because there's nothing that is 100% on this space, right? Just to be safe and to avoid loss of capital or money, right? So I use the Fib to get my TP targets. So you can see how this market went. Now we have another short. We have a long position again. We have a long position here, right? We have a short long position here. We have another short here, but you can see, I hope you get this. So this is the live account. You can see this is a live account, and it was a $10,000 account, and you can see the profit on the account right now is $5,530, right? So if we go to the trade history, you can see the trade history. The initial balance was 10,000, and you can see the trade history. You see the first TP was $3. We have $28, $133. We have a loss of $54.8. We have a loss of $1.40, which was a break even. So, and you can see all through, we had only 2 losses on this particular trade, on this particular account, right? And you can see it, the deposit is 10,000 and the profit is $550, and commission was around $19.75, and the overall balance is now $10,530. So this is how it looks like. I want you to try this also on your demo account, please, before going live with it. Don't use it on your live account yet, right? You have to try it on your demo account first, then you now go live with it if you trust it. And like I told you, for higher accuracy, you can also add your MACD indicator. So you can add your MACD indicator. Let's go to our MACD indicator. I would advise you to add your MACD indicator, like I said at the beginning of this video. But if you don't wish, you can leave it and use only their indicator, right? So adding your MACD indicator, you just go to your indicators, Remember, we have our personalized MACD indicator, which I asked you to, if you need it, you have to go to our Telegram channel. The link is there. You need to have showed you how to do it. Just go to our Telegram channel, click on our pinned messages there. Then you see the MACD indicator. You add it. Once you add it to your favorite. Once you click the link, it will ask you to add it to your favorite. You add it to your favorite, right? So here is the MACD indicator. How we trade it with the MACD indicator is mostly I advise you start trading it from 15-minute time frame if you want to use the MACD indicator, right? So on the MACD indicator, the rule is for you to wait for the close of the this first histogram and the cross of this moving averages under the MACD. You can see it, these two lines. You wait for the cross of these two lines. Let me cycle it for you to see. So, and you're not entering with this first green histogram. If you see, remember you already have a market structure from here saying that there is a low here, right? Meaning you should enter for a buy. So we are not entering for a buy immediately because we want to use the MACD strategy, right? And from the 15-minute time frame upward. So you wait for this histogram to close, then meaning you are entering with this second green histogram. So you enter the market from this second green, which is meaning you entering this market from around this zone, and your stop loss will be just below the first histogram candle therefore, which is around this zone, which is very tight. You are not putting your stop loss very far. You're putting it just below this candle, right? And your TP would be you can use that. You can see your first TP arrived here, and your second TP would be around this zone. You can see this is where your second TP happened, right? So you can see. So immediately you can see. You can actually also go to a lower time frame. When you see a market structure signal forming, you can exit the market with that. I hope you get. So now you can see here we have another short position. We are not entering this short position until after the first MACD close, this red candle, this red histogram candle, and a cross of these two lines. You can see it, and the two lines are above. This particular one here, the two lines are below, and here these two lines are above. You can see. So after the close of this first histogram, you're entering with the second red histogram that formed. So meaning you'll be entering this market around this zone. Remember, this high has already formed, which is another confluence for you, which is your number one confluence. You wait for this one to form, force this market structure to form. You're not entering because your MACD has not told you to enter. You're waiting for your MACD to form before you enter the market. I hope you get this. So you can see how far this market went. You can see how far this market went. And your stop loss, remember, we are using the first histogram of the to set our stop loss, which is around here. But if you feel like you can set your stop loss just like the first one I showed you, using only the market structure strategy. So your stop loss will be just below this place. So this one, the stop loss will be just below here. I hope you get this. I hope you get this. So you can see, I want you to try this on your demo account. And if you are not joined our Telegram channel, you need to join our Telegram channel. Drop the link in the description of this video for you to join. Go join and get this particular MACD, because this MACD has been filtered. It's not the normal MACD, you know. It has been filtered. The noises have been filtered, and it's very okay. You can see how it is. So I'll advise you use this particular MACD. Go to our Telegram channel. Go to the pinned messages, and you see the link to this MACD indicator there. Then once you open the link, you click on add to favorite. So once you add it to favorite, you come to your indicators, check the favorite side. You click on favorite, you see it on your list of indicator. That is how to add it as your indicator. I hope this video helped you and benefit from it. Do well. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video so that others will benefit. I also want you to tell me another indicator you want me to review. I will trade with it on my live accounts and come back here and give you review on how the indicator went. So this particular indicator now, I'll give it 80% win rate. That was the fact we fear, considering from the higher time frame. I'll give it like 80% to 85% win rate. You get, so do it to go try this indicator on your demo account before going live with it on your live account. And make sure you follow the rules I told you for more accuracy. You know, this trading, you need patience and you need to be disciplined. If you are able to be disciplined and follow rules, I think it will minimize so many things, to minimize the loss of money, and it will make you get a very good profit out of trading. So see you in our next video. Bye bye.